welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the things that I bought while I was on holiday. There is quite a bit here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a two-part haul or a one-part haul because, like I said, there was quite a bit. I don't know how each video is going to, how long it's going to be. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so I thought the easiest way to do this is go from smallest to biggest, meaning the least place I bought from and the most place that I bought from, instead of going by categories. Okay, so the first place actually this is the last place that we went to, but my family and myself went to the Philippines, Japan, and Thailand during our 6-week holiday. So this little bit here is from Thailand. So let me start off with the pens first. This pen actually I bought along with the stickers. There was a I guess you can call it a dollar store that was inside a mall. The mall was called, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. Premium Mall, I think. But inside that mall, there was a dollar store where they had like a bunch of things, and they also had a stationery area. So I grabbed this pen, and then I also bought a bunch of stickers. Actually, this one is not part of it, but these ones are from that store. I just thought that this was really cute, and yeah, it has Mickey and Minnie, and you guys know how much I love Mickey and Minnie. I'm really into like click pens, so most of the pens that I bought, if not all, are usually click pens. It's just easier for me with work, and when I'm using pens, the click pens are just easier. Plus, I always lose the cap of my pens, so yeah. So that is one of that. And then these two pens I bought from a shop called The Loft. I was actually first introduced with the store The Loft from Japan. And then when we went to Thailand, I googled stationery stores and The Loft actually popped up. So I was like, okay, perfect. They're going to have the things that I wanted and check out things that I probably might not have bought in Japan. So I definitely checked it out. It's pretty huge. I only ended up buying these two pens, and then I also bought a cover for my A6. I just don't know where my A6 is right now. So I found my A6. This is my A6. It's an Hobonichi Han, and like I said, the size is A6. Unfortunately, the Han doesn't fit in this cover, which is totally fine because I think moving forward, I'm going to be grabbing A6 planners, and I'm probably going to be sticking to the soft cover rather than the hard cover, which is the Han. And I thought this was such a perfect cover. I actually had an A6 Hobonichi with a soft cover a few years ago. So I tried it out in this cover, and it fits perfectly fine. So I'm really glad I actually got this. Funny enough, I was looking for a transparent cover in Japan, but they didn't have the one that I was looking for. So when I saw this in Thailand, I was really excited because I really want a cover for my A6. So that is the cover for that. And then I also grabbed these two pens because these two pens I actually didn't see in Japan. They just had they have like the design is a bunch of Japanese food. So this pen right here is like the design is mochi and like matcha mochi. So if you guys haven't tried mochi candy or mochi dessert, definitely try it out. personally, it's not my thing. I'm not really a fan of it, but I know that a lot of people love mochi. And then this is just a bunch of Japanese food as well. We have some onigiri, some tempura, hot dogs. Actually, this kind of sometimes can look like a Korean as well. But yeah, so I grabbed these 2 pens, and these are Pentel pens in 0.5. They are very similar to the Klina pens, which is also a Pentel pen, and it's Energel. And I'm pretty sure they're identical besides the barrel. So yeah, this but I use usually like a 5, like a 0.5. I use it between 0.5 and 0.3 in my pens. So I am definitely going to be using this. I bought a lot of pens, guys. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I bought a lot of pens that I don't really technically need, because these Pentel pens, they can actually, oh, there's the Energel. They are Energel pens. These pens can actually get refilled. So you can actually buy the refill and you don't have to have this many pens. But I just really, really love how the barrels look like. And I go through pens a lot because I write a lot for work. I probably use like 1 pen every 1.5 months. So yeah, that's how I sold it to myself. Okay, so moving on to the sticker part. I bought these 3 sticker sheets, which I kind of regret not buying more because I really like how these look. Especially this Kittery, I think that's what you call it. I really like how they look, and I love the feel of the sticker itself. It feels like a matte paper. So I really like the look of it, the feel of it. And I think it'll look really great in a lot of my A6 spread. So I generally bought this for my A6 because I do plan to journal on it, if not every day, at least every other day. And I thought that this would have looked really, really good. And I should have bought all the colors, to be honest, but I don't know. I was just like, this is enough. So I just grabbed the blue and the green. And yeah, maybe like, you know, someone who's gonna go to Thailand can buy me some more. Let me know. Hit me up if you guys are gonna go to Thailand. And they're not that expensive. It's like 25 baht, which is I don't even know, like $1.50, I think. $1 for each sheet. And then I also grabbed this panda one because I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. I'm not really into character stickers. I prefer to have decorative stickers, but I could not resist. Like, look how cute that panda is, especially the sleeping one. I don't know, I think panda is my spirit animal, so that's the reason why I kind of fell in love with it. So I did grab this, and this is actually like the only one that they have of character stickers. They have like the ones with like girls on it, they have cats, but the panda ones are the ones that I wanted the most. I don't remember how much. Oh, this is a 15 baht, which is a lot cheaper than 25 baht, so it's less than $1. And then finally, I also grabbed this sticker pack. It's from a shop called Mofeets. Like I said, it was in the same dollar store that I bought it from, and I think it's called Moshi Moshi. That's the name of the store. So I grabbed this. They also had a bunch of packages, but I only grabbed this because the other ones I really wasn't a fan of, so that's why I only got these ones. And they're just really cute. You get like these like desserts. So there's, I believe, 10 designs, and each designs have four pieces. So there's like this kind of like cookie ice cream deal going on, and then they have like this parfait and an ice cream sundae. I think this is the only one that doesn't have like a face, and it's kind of like, it looks like meringue to me. And then we have this kind of like biscuit tin right here, and I don't know, this looks like a puff pastry. I just find them so cute. This one kind of looks like layered cake or tiramisu, or I don't know. And then we have some pancakes, and then we have another like sundae. I should have moved it a little bit higher. And this one is just like a plain gingham bluish pattern. Yeah, so that is everything that I got from Thailand. I'm trying to think if I got other things, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. And yeah, Thailand is a really beautiful country to go to, and my family and I had a lot of fun just going around sightseeing, and we did a lot of shopping, so that was really fun. But just spending time with my family is pretty great as well. And we had like, we're really into like Thai food, so we had a lot of like Thai food. It was amazing. It was really great, and the weather was hot, so it was really good. I mean, I'm not really partial to heat, but that's okay. Okay, so that is everything that I got in Thailand. Okay, so the next bit here is from the Philippines. The Philippines was actually kind of like our home base. So we went to the Philippines first, and then from the Philippines we went to Japan, and then we went back home, and then we went to Thailand like a week later. So even though we stayed the longest in the Philippines, I didn't buy as many stationaries there, or like stickers or pens, only because I didn't really know the places to go to. Most of the stuff that I bought here is from either like a big mall, or like those kind of like those local it's like a shop with like local products inside. I'm really bad at explaining it. Most of the time it's like those artisan places where people can sell their crafts. The first store was called the Craft Room, and then the other one was called the Commonplace. So those are really the only two places where I purchased from. But I'll go through that. So the stickers is where I got those from, so I'll do that later. So I'll talk about the pens first. So the first three here is from Miniso. We actually have Miniso here in Canada. I'm not sure about other places. It's a Japanese store. Actually, is it a Japanese store or Korean store? It might be a Japanese store. I've never seen these pens here in our Miniso, so I definitely grabbed it. I grabbed 3 because I was going to give 2 to my coworkers. I have 2 coworkers. They get 1 each. So that's why I grabbed 3. And then these other 2 is from these, it's kind of like a big, it's not a mall. Well, I guess it's a mall, and then in that mall there's like smaller shops, but like well-known shops. It's really hard to explain. It's technically a mall. So basically I grabbed these 2 pens from them. To be honest, I don't really know why I grabbed it. This is a Sharpie pen, which is what we have here in Toronto, but I've never seen it in a blue barrel, so that's the reason why I grabbed it. I always just see it in a black barrel, so it fascinated me that it was in a blue thing. I totally forgot what it's called now. And I also grabbed it in 0.5. And then I also grabbed this Papermate pen because, funny enough, I don't see a lot of Papermates that's in 0.5. And the fact that it's green, it was just literally calling out to me. And this is also in 0.5. Most of my pens have the rubber stopper at the tip here because I'm not all going to use it at the same time, and I want to make sure that I preserve the ink that's inside. So yeah, so those are the pens that I grabbed. And then this one I bought from a bookstore called Fully Booked, and I've noticed that Fully Booked actually has a lot of Midori things. Last time I went back home, I bought a notebook from them, and it's also from Midori. And I grabbed these, I guess you could call them dot markers, and it looks really interesting and fascinating, so I grabbed it. I got the dark version, which I actually regret not getting the dark and then the pastel as well, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna be all sad about it. I really do like the colors that comes in this package, which is green, purple, and blue. And I believe I've swatched it before. Let me see if I can find it. I've been using it. So here is that swatch there. So you get the blue and then the purple and the green. So like it says, it's a dot marker. It's very similar to the markers that's really popular in the planner community. These Maru markers. And yeah, I don't really have a reason why I bought it. I just really liked it. And like I said, I've been using it in my planner, in my A6. So the fact that I'm using it, it's a good sign. And I like it. It's very nice packaging and whatnot. And it's not that bad in price as well. So yeah, so those are the stuff that I got in terms of pen / writing materials. And then now we're gonna go with the stickers. So like I said, I got these stickers from 2 different like artisan shops. The first one is called Craft Room, and then the other one is called Commonplace. And they're just basically stickers made by local artists or local people. Sorry about that. But this one is from a shop called The Heart Project. And it's just a bunch of quotes. So here it says, be proud of how hard you're trying. You are so much more than whatever is making you anxious. Things do not have to be perfect in order to be beautiful. Loved people love people. And then we also have choose your battles. So she actually had a lot of quotes packages, but I just decided to get this one because I really like the colorway that she uses. I've actually already used one of it, and then I just had the my February monthly on my A6 decorated with it, which says self-love, self-care, self-respect, and self-worth. So I think that was very fitting for the month of February. And then I also grabbed a bunch from this store called Paper Akai Shop. I purchased from her before when I went back home 2 years ago, and I just decided to grab a few more items. So here is a vinyl sticker. It just says live a good story. I thought that was really cute. And the fact that she has black hair is really nice because I have black hair. And then I bought a couple of these sticker sheets. They don't really have names on them, but I'll just show them to you one by one. And I've actually already used one of them in my planner. So let me just grab that after I flip through these. And like I said, most likely I'm going to be using this in my A6 because I think it has enough stickers to decorate 2 pages, if I can find it. I'm really bad at, oh, I actually did it in January. So here is one of the sticker sheet that I used, and like I said, I was able to use it in 2-page spread, or if you want, you can definitely use all the sticker in one spread. Yeah, so that is from Paper Akai shop. And then I also grabbed these 2 sticker sheets from Your Sticker Manila, and here is the beach planner, and then the beach sticker sheet. This one I was actually supposed to use in the Philippines, but we didn't end up going to the beach, so therefore I'm just going to use it during summertime here in Toronto. And then I also grabbed this other 2 sheets from a shop called Naya Wu Studio, and this is the Flower Garden and Walking in the Rain. I thought it was a perfect 2 sheets to use for this coming spring season. So I especially like this one. I like the colors that she uses. There's like purples and pinks, and this is actually the color, the theme, like the motif theme for my parents' wedding. So maybe I'll use it for their wedding anniversary. And then we have this Chibi Neighbor. I can't read. It's from a shop called Sab Gid. I've actually also purchased from her when I went to the Philippines 2 years ago, and I actually didn't realize I did until I saw one of her sticker sheet floating around while I was cleaning my desk the other day. And then this is from a store called Hearts and Cheeks. It's just a bunch of florals, which I've already kind of like taken some stuff. And then finally, I also grabbed these sticker packages. It just has different PET tapes. Sorry, not tapes, flakes. And I'm not gonna go through them one by one. This one is just a bunch of teacups and teapots with florals. And then this one is a bunch of kind of like coffee shops. I don't know why I picked it. I don't even drink coffee, but I just liked how it looked, so that's why I grabbed it. The only thing I hate about this is that it has like a blue color splash at the in the background. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's all different types. There's probably 1 or 2 that's the same, but that's basically it. And there's 20 in each package. And I also grabbed this kind of torn strips of newspaper or newspaper clippings. They're all like stickers. But yeah, so that is everything that I bought in the Philippines. I'm pretty sure I'm not... Oh, yeah. Is that it? Yes, that is basically everything that I bought in the Philippines. And yeah, sorry, I'm just looking around my table because I have all the things that I bought on my table, and I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anything, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. Okay, so last but not least are things that I bought from Japan. There is quite a bit for me to all kind of switch to this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you guys the stickers first, and then the notebooks, and then the pens, and then the miscellaneous. Actually, maybe I should start with the miscellaneous first because there's less of that definitely. So let me go with the miscellaneous first. The first one that I got was this pencil case, and it has another panda on it, but I don't know, I just really like how pandas look, and I told you pandas are like my spirit animal. They're just like little fluffy balls of fur, and they're just really cute. So I grabbed that. I don't really use a pencil case in general because I usually keep all my stuff around here. But I needed to keep all my pens in one place, so I decided to grab that. What else did I get? My mom knows that I like Hello Kitty, and even though she went to Japan with us, she saw this at a shop and decided to grab it for me, which I totally appreciate because it's the cutest thing ever. It's this Japanese, it's this Hello Kitty that's wearing a traditional like Japanese kimono, and it's just the cutest thing. And I haven't taken it out of the box because I wanted to show it to you guys how it got packaged. And now it's just gonna live on my desk, even though my desk is now full of items that I don't need, but it's quite heavy and it's really well made. But everything that's in Japan is definitely well made. Yeah, I really love it. So definitely something that I really love. I also grabbed this washi. I don't even know what to call it, to be honest, guys. It's basically like a washi cutter. There was two of them. It was just floating around here on my desk the whole entire week, and now I can't find the one that's actually still in a package. Oh, here it is. So here it is in its package. I bought two. You'll be able to use this for any washi between 10 to 15 millimeter. Most of my washis are 10 to 15 millimeters, so that's perfectly fine. And I just thought this was the coolest thing. I mean, I've seen it before, to be honest, but I think Simple Paper used to sell them. I'm not sure if she still does. You just stick this clip on any washi paper washi tape that you have, and then you just take as much as you want and then rip it, and then it just gives you that nice little rip at the end. Not this one because I kind of fumbled, but yeah, it has these like jagged edges that just cuts the paper nicely, not the paper, the washi nicely. And I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I bought two. I don't know why I bought two, just in case I lose one, which I almost already did. But yeah, so that is another well, I guess you can call it a planner item, but it's more of like a miscellaneous. Another one that I bought is also this clip. It's from a brand called Ukan Muri. I've seen this before in Simple Paper Shop, so I decided to grab it. And it's just, it does well in actually holding my paper down. So if you're writing and then your notebook just flip-flops all over the place, you can just either clip it on the side, which I've been doing, and it totally doesn't move anywhere. Or you can also do it here, which is also very useful. I only use it for my A6 and my Hobonichi weeks, so I didn't really need anything big. They had bigger ones, but I only grabbed this one, and they also had it in different colors, but you guys know I love green, so I might as well grab it in my favorite color. And this is another one that I bought in Japan. It's just this Hobonichi cover, and yeah, I just went with the transparent because most Hobonichi weeks is already decorated. So I just grabbed the cover, and it was a lot cheaper for me to get it in Japan than buy it from either stores here in Toronto or even online. This cover was only $9 or less, probably less. So I was really stoked when I found it. So it fits perfectly well because it's, like I said, it's from Hobonichi. It's the maker. Of course, it would have the thing, and it even has enough space so if your planner bulks up, it's not gonna be too tight. So I really like that I found this, and I'm totally happy that I got it. Okay, I'm losing steam, and I feel like my voice is starting to give. But let's continue on with more stuff that I bought. So now that we have the miscellaneous aside, I'm going to do the stickers first because I feel like there's less of it that I bought. And then I'm going to go with the planners, and then we're going to go with the pens, which is crazy a lot. So here are a bunch of sticker packs that I bought. These are just different girl stickers. And I'm not going to take it out of the package because they're very tiny and I don't want them to go all over the place or lose one. So when I first got to Japan, obviously I Googled a bunch of places where I can buy stickers. And like I mentioned before, the shop called The Loft came out. Like a lot of people were talking about it. So I decided to check it out, and it was like sticker heaven, to be honest. There was a lot of things that I wanted to buy, but I stuck to these ones. This is technically the first one that I bought. And I was like, okay, I'm only just going to get this one because I feel like all these girls I'm going to be using in a lot of my spreads. And they're very, very versatile. However, the more I thought of it, I was like, well, technically, when am I going to go back to Japan and buy these other things? So I was like, okay, I might as well grab the other ones. And they're not really that expensive. Like each pack was like $3. And there's 10 designs and each design has 4 pieces. So it's 40 pieces altogether. And when you think about it, that's a lot of spreads. So here is the one called Crayon Girl. And then here are the sticker girls that comes with it. This is actually by far my favorite one. Like I said, it was the first one I bought, so definitely my favorite one. And then we have the Trend Girl. And the London Girl. Is it London Girl? British Girl. I don't really know how they came up with these names. I have a feeling it's just the way the artwork was done. And then we have the Comic Girl. And then finally we have the Sweet Girl. This is actually my second favorite. I really like this one. I just really like how they're drawn. So that's the reason why I grabbed it. And then if you guys are curious, the package is from a shop, company called Ami Stickers. So those are the package, and I have a feeling I got all of the package. I might be missing one or two, but these are the only ones that they had when I went to the Loft. And I went to different kinds. Sorry, not different kinds. I went to different Loft stores. I think I went to like, if not 3-4 different Loft stores in Japan, and then I also went to that one in Thailand, but they only had these packages. And then I also bought these sticker sheets, and these are also another one where I kind of regret not grabbing more, because they're kind of like from the same company, Mindwave Ink. But I don't know, I really like how these Japanese stickers look like. These are transparent matte, and I think they're so pretty and gorgeous. Like, look how cute that is. It has like this watercolor effect that it just looks really pretty. And I also grabbed this one. So I bought one in green, and then this one is in, well, I ripped that plastic. This one is in, it's not coming out for me, guys. I think I was too rough. And then this one is in kind of like a pinkish, reddish colorway. And then I also grabbed the scroll because why not? It's really cute. I thought these two would look really good together, and the scroll can go on this sheet as well. To be honest, I don't really know how I'm going to use it, but I definitely will. Okay, let me put that away later because I feel like it's gonna take me forever. And then while I was in Japan, I also found out there's a whole building, like a massive building. There's like 12 floors of all like arts and crafts, stationery, pens, papers, you name it, that you need like supplies for art or like decorations or anything. It's there. It's called like the Itoya building, Itoya store. And I went in every single floor, and there was like massive people in every single floor. I didn't really end up buying anything except for this pen. And then it's the Kakuno Pilot pen. And I got it in this purple color because why not? They didn't have a green one, unfortunately. And I have been dabbling, literally like very small dabbles, into fountain pens. And when I saw this, I was like, ooh, that looks really pretty. And I thought it looked really, really cute. So I decided to grab it. My only issue is I should have grabbed more of the ink cartridge. I'm hoping, I'm praying that there is going to be a store where I can purchase more of the ink cartridge. And if not, then I don't know what to do. But it should be fine. If I can't find it in a Canadian shop, I can definitely find it in a US shop. And if I can't find it in a US shop, I'm pretty sure there's going to be something in Amazon. So that is the only thing I bought from the Itoya building, and it's totally fine. This was $11, which I thought was pretty good, and it's in the fine tip pen. So yeah, I wanted one that's fine tip, so this one is the one that I chose. The other ones that they did have, which they had like massive fountain pens, it's like one whole floor of just like fountain pens, but they were so expensive and I could not justify buying like $200 worth of like a pen that's worth $200. So I thought this $11 pen is totally fine, and I think that since I am a beginner in fountain pen, it's good enough. There was a fountain pen that I bought in the Philippines. I didn't get a chance to buy it, but my mom, my dad, and my uncle are still in the Philippines, so I asked my uncle to buy it for me. They're not home yet. They're gonna be back beginning of March. So I'm most likely gonna be getting another fountain pen in March, if they were able to buy it. But I have a feeling, I think they bought it. Okay guys, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm almost done. I just have my notebooks and then my pens to go over. And here are the notebooks that I bought. 2 of them is a B6 size, and then the other 2 is an A6 size. So when I first went to the loft, I was so excited that they were selling Hobonichi stuff. My only issue is I already have a Hobonichi planner, 2 of them. One is a A6, like I keep mentioning over and over again in this video, and I also have a Hobonichi Weeks. So I didn't buy any of the planner. Plus, they were all 2025. So I didn't want to keep whiting out my planner for 2026 if I bought a 2025 planner and use it for 2026. So when I saw this Stalogy in the B6 size, which I have to tell you, I haven't seen here in Toronto. Well, I haven't really been looking hard, but they only have the A5. So when I saw this B6, I grabbed it because I've always wanted to try this Stalogy, but I didn't want the A5 because I know it's going to be way too big for me. So when I saw the A6, it was a done deal. So this is going to be my planner for next year. I'm probably going to be doing a cross between a Bujo planner, which is a bullet journal planner, and an actual like planner. This is a 5mm by 5mm square, well, grid, and then it's the gray color, so the grid is in gray so that it's not so striking, and it has 365 pages. That's why it's called 365-day notebook. And yeah, it's very plain. They do have the months and then the days as well. So if you're gonna use it like your typical planner, you can definitely highlight the month and then the day that you're writing on for, and that's your planner. But I'm thinking more in the lines of I'm going to be designing it as I go along, like a Bujo planner. So that is most likely going to be my catch-all for next year. So you guys have a sneak peek of what I'm gonna have in 2026 if I don't get sucked into more Bujo planning, because there is a lot of people who does Bujo journaling now, especially in the planner community, and I am hyper aware of them because some of them are my friends here in the planner community. Some of them I follow on Instagram. So I'm getting sucked into this world of like decorative planning, but with planning. So I don't know, I might cave in and start using this sooner than later, but I'm gonna try to hold off. I do want to finish the planners that I've bought and, you know, purchased with my own money. So yeah. Here is another, I believe this is also a B6, and the grid of this is 4mm by 4mm. It is by a brand called Kukuyo. Sorry, don't mind that sound. So here is another B6 notebook. I'm not going to be using this as a planner, and truth be told, I don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I saw this and I just thought that it was the cutest thing. It was the prettiest thing. Not the paper, but the cover itself is really pretty, and then it's saying that this the spiral bound part is like soft, so it's like squishy. So I was like, oh, that is like perfect for me to use. And then as I was purchasing it, I was like, used for what? But then I was like, I can't let go of it now. I've touched it. It's like mine now. And then the notebook's just gonna feel bad if I put it down and I don't buy it. And then the notebook's gonna be like, oh, well, that girl didn't want me. And then it's just gonna be depressed. So yeah. That's why I purchased it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, seriously, but I just thought it was really pretty. They had different kinds of notebooks that I really want to buy, but I had to rein it in because these are quite heavy. Once you buy like two or more, they get really bulky and really heavy really fast. And I didn't have enough luggage for that. So I only bought one and hoped for the best. These are other two planners that I got. This is in the A5. It's also a grid book. This is from a brand called Midori. And I don't know the size of the of it. And you know what I just realized? I didn't buy this in Japan. I bought this in the Philippines. Yeah, because see how the price is in pesos, not yen? So I'm 100% sure that this is from the Philippines. So even though it's made in Japan, this is actually from the Philippines. And I bought it in a shop so there's a mall in the Philippines, which is a Japanese mall. And they have a lot of Japanese related items in that mall. And that's where I bought it. And this was, I believe, $10. Yeah, if my calculations is right. I believe it's $10. I bought two because I was like, oh, maybe I can use it as my catch-all. And for next year, but I already bought a B6 for next year. But you know, you can never go wrong. There's two of them because I believe there's only 176 pages. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I can use this one for January to June and then July to August, July to December. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it. But I know that I am very partial to Midori notebooks. I think they're very well made and the paper is also just amazing. It's not Tomoe River paper, but it's close to it. Yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. The grid color is, I believe, in blue. I don't really know why it's in blue, but it is in blue, which is totally fine with me. Yeah, so I got these two from the Philippines as well. So, oops, sorry about that. But yeah, this is actually a really good find. So last but not least, the pens. And yep, these are all the pens that I got in Japan. And I was kind of very scared while I was going through customs because I have no clue how I was going to explain this many pens, except the fact that I'm a hoarder and I'm just really into pens. But let's go with per shop. Let's do these three first because there's only three of them. So if you guys haven't done a lot of like, if you guys haven't come across with a lot of like Japanese culture type of thing, Japan's really into characters. Anything that's like Mickey, Minnie, Sanrio, stuff like Hello Kitty. They're really into that in Japan. Like our freaking plane was a Pokemon plane. So I wasn't complaining because I found it really interesting. But that's just how their culture is very integrated with characters, right? So in Japan, there are different shops that sells different characters. They have like Pokemon shops, Sanrio shops, Hello Kitty, you name it, it's there. So obviously when I went there, I'm really into Sanrio, especially Hello Kitty. So I definitely wanted to hit up Sanrio store. And I did. And these are the only 3 things that I got. This one I didn't actually get in Sanrio. My mom saw this in the airport in Japan, so she grabbed this for me, and that's the reason why this is the only one that doesn't have the rubber tip at the bottom. But I thought it was really pretty, and it's like a bubble head. It's really cute. I can definitely use it right away. And yeah, I actually haven't even tried if it writes nicely, but I'm pretty sure it does. So that is from that. And then I also grabbed these 2. So this one is a pen, which is another Energel pen. And it's a Pentel pen. It's literally the same as the Cleana pens. I just decided to go for the classic red and white, because why not? It's just really pretty. I prefer this one than the other one that they had, which is a pink one. So I grabbed this one since I already grabbed a pink pencil. That's the reason why I got the red one instead. And they also have, if like you guys like Kuromi, they have a lot of Kuromi stuff. They have Pochako, Babat's Maru, Kuropi. So they have like all the different Sanrio characters. The traditional ones and also the new ones, which is like I said, Kuromi, Cinnamon Roll, and there's another one I forgot. They have a lot of characters, but I am a true fan of like Hello Kitty, so I just decided to grab Hello Kitty stuff. And then I also grabbed this pen. I grabbed this pencil, and it's a monograph pencil. I don't know why I got it, because I don't really write with pencils anymore. When I was obviously younger, I don't even know how to use this. When I was younger, I did use pencil a lot because obviously math. But other than that, I don't really use pencil that much. But I know that this monograph pencil is very, very good. Like, it's a very good Japanese design pencil. So I decided to grab it, and it's in 0.5 millimeter lead. And once I learn how to use it, I'll show you guys what I mean about it. But as of right now, I can't even get the lead out, which is pretty sad. Yeah, so those are the 3 Sanrio stuff that I got. These 2 is actually from the Sanrio shop, and then this one is from the airport. Okay, so the majority of these pens is... The majority of my pens I actually bought from the Disney store. So if you guys didn't know, Japan has Disneyland and Disney Sea, but they also have a lot of Disney stores, which really, it didn't shock me because, like I said, Japan's really into like their characters. What really shocked me is the pens that they sell in said stores, because they have Energel pens, like really good pens, in their shop, and for like really cheap prices. So these ones here are, like I said, the Energel Pentel pens, which if you bought it in like a random shop or even here in Canada, they would go for like almost $10 each. But these were actually just $3 each. So then I was like, okay, I'll grab as many as I could. I did have to kind of like narrow down my choices. So I just grabbed Betamax one, Baymax? Baymax. And then a Rapunzel one. And then I also got Stitch. And then a Mickey and Minnie. And then I also grabbed these packed ones, which is all Winnie the Pooh. So let me just take them out. These ones were going for $9 because there's 3 of them. So they're all 3 of them is Winnie the Pooh, which is a yellow one, a brown one, and a blue one. And they're all made in Japan, so they're all very well made. So that's another bunch. And then these two, one is a Sarasa Clip pen, and then the other one is a Pilot Juice Up pens. I believe it's Pilot. I have something similar. So these pens, no, that's not the pen that I was talking about. I went to a stationery shop last year and I got these Pilot Juice pens and I love them. Like, they're really good and I love writing with them. So when I saw these, I decided to grab them. They actually had 3 different packs and I went for these ones. These ones were also going for $9 because I wanted the one that had Mickey in it. So here is the one with Mickey, and then we have Stitch, and then we have Priscilla. I think that's her name, from Aristocats. I think that's her name. I'm not sure. I watched Aristocats like way like years ago. And then I also grabbed these Sarasa Clip. These are all black pens, just to let you guys know. Even though they're they have different colors, like different colors on their clips. They're all black pens, I think. Yes, they're all black pens. So here is Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh is big in there too. And then we have Mickey and Minnie. And then we have Chip and Dale. Yeah, so those are the pens that I got from Disney. Like I said, if there was no limit to my baggage, I would have bought more. I would have probably bought the whole store. But yeah, I just grabbed these ones, which will probably last me quite a while. And then finally, oh, actually not finally, these ones are pens that I bought from 7-Eleven. Yep. Well, 7-Eleven and their dollar store. So these two are from 7-Eleven. This is from the dollar store, which I actually bought 2 of them, but one I already started using. So the Sarasa Clip, these ones are just the regular kinds. And I do have them. I have them in different color, but when I bought them, they were quite expensive. They were like 10, I think they're like more than $10. $12 for like 4 pieces. This was $1 for literally $1. And it's like just in their random store. Well, not random store, but like it was in their dollar store. And I don't know, like, why can't we have these kinds of pens, these beautiful pens in our dollar store? Like, why can't we have that? Instead, we have pens that doesn't even work most of the time in the dollar store. And these are like made in Japan as well. I was like really shocked. And then these ones are from 7-Eleven. They were from 7-Eleven, guys. And this is a Uniball one, which was $1.20. And then this is also from 7-Eleven, and this is $1.50. Like, and I know I've seen, I don't know if I have a Jetstream here somewhere, but I should have bought 2. But it's in their 7-Eleven. They even have Muji stuff in their 7-Eleven. I was really shocked. Oh, maybe it's not 7-Eleven, but it's like Mini Stop, which is similar to a 7-Eleven. I was speechless when I saw these, guys, because this one, which is a Uniball one, it's like the regular kind, which is what I have here somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. I can't even find it actually. I have so many pens that I can't even find my regular. Sorry, I'm actually looking for it. And I can't seem to find it. Well, it'll pop out whenever it feels like popping out. But I bought mine for like, I don't know, like $4, I think. But this is $1.20. It really saddens me that our stuff is not as good as the stuff in Japan. But okay, enough about that. I need to do the last few of my pens, which is, I'm not 100% sure if I got this in Japan. It could either be this one or this one. Oh, it's this one, because this one has already been used, so it's definitely this one. So this is the one that I got in point form, because I already have, okay, so you guys saw the green one, and then I have a pink one, and then I have now the blue one. I should have bought the yellow one, but this green one is 0.3, and then I have this in 0.5, and then this one is in point form. So I bought this, and I bought it from the same place where I got the stickers, which is the Loft. And I also bought a bunch of Uniball pens because they're quite expensive if I tried to buy it here. I bought one in 3.8 millimeter, and then this one is also in 0.38. 0.38, and then these other two chubby ones, I think they're called like mini jumbos, or they're both, no, they're not both. So one is in 0.38 and the other one is in 0.5. If you guys have ever seen me write, most likely I've written with this pen because I've been really liking writing with this pen, so I just decided to grab a bit more. They had different colors as well, but I grabbed these two because it had the rubber tips on it, and the other ones didn't. So that's why I went for these two. Plus, I really like the clips because it's not the metal kind. It is well, it is metal, but it's colored metal. I don't know how to explain it. And then I also grabbed this Sarasa clip. I just really like the barrel, so that's the reason why I grabbed it. This is in 0.5. And then finally, this is the last thing that I bought. This was a new release when I was perusing the stationery. These are all in 0.5. This one is in black ink. And then this one has kind of like a green color. I think it's called Jade Iro. And then there's Bellflower Iro, which is like this purplish color. And then we have Mame Daifuku Iro, which is like this kind of like, I don't know, like beige color. And then we have kind of like a muted green called Nemophilia Blue. No, I'm not reading that correctly. Nemophila Blue. That was kind of weird. Yeah, and then it just came in this this little package here. It doesn't really say anything. I mean, it doesn't say anything since it's in Japanese. But yeah, so I thought I wanted to grab these ones. I was actually really looking for the new oh my god, I forgot what they're called. The new midliner colorway, and I couldn't find it, so I left empty-handed with no highlighters in sight. I didn't see it anywhere, so oh well, maybe next time, or if they start selling it here, maybe I'll be able to grab one here. But that is everything that I bought, guys. Like pen wise, I struck gold wallet wise, I am going to be eating ramen, cup noodles, but yeah, I had a really good time spending a lot of time with my family. We do have family in Japan, so that's one of the other reasons why we kind of went there. But yeah, it was loads of fun. If you guys have any questions on any of the things that I bought, definitely message me and ask me the questions. I'm pretty sure I have a whiteout that I cannot find for the life of me, and I bought it there too because I actually left my whiteout here and didn't bring one when we went for our holiday, but I can't find it. And I had it in my case, and it's not in the case anymore. So I definitely need to look for it because it's a pretty good whiteout as well. I do want to show you one last thing. So Thailand is very hot. Philippines is very hot. So these electric handheld fans is going around in the Philippines. Is very, very popular. So my husband bought me this fan to kind of like help me not be so hot in my surroundings, but like it's so amazing. Like I love it. It is like literally a handheld fan, and I picked a green color because they had different ones. They had white ones, they had pink ones, black, gray, blue, and green. And obviously I was gonna go for a green one. But yeah, so that is everything that I bought. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, concerns, ask me. If you want to know like a certain item, certain brand, I'll try to answer the best I can. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. I'm so sorry if it's so long, but thank you so much. Bye!